So we have pre-nationals coming up this weekend for our men's and women's cross-country teams. Of course, just like we did a couple of weeks ago, we went to Washington to run on the regional course and get our kids some experience on that. It'll be some of the same things that we're doing this weekend going to Louisville. Matt says we've had some success there at the Louisville course with our women winning the national championship there in 2012. So really good stuff there. I think the competitions will be tough for sure, because there's a lot of heavily ranked teams. They're both on the men's and the women's side. You know, it'll be our first chance that we see the #1 team in the country, and then we'll get to see some on the men's side, that is, and then on the women's side, it's really top heavy there with a lot of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through 10 ranked teams there on the women's side. So we're going there to get some experience on the course, as well as get a look at some of the competition that we'll see later on in the championship season.
Any one of those more important than the other in terms of whether seeing the field for the first time, or seeing the course for the first time, or running in a big field for the first time this year?
I think all of those are important. I think for us, being able to be on the course as well as being in that atmosphere, it'd be the closest thing that will replicate what NCAA's will be like as far as field size is concerned. So I think both of those things that you mentioned are extremely important.
Do you have a good sense yet, after 2 meets and training camp and all the training you guys have put in, about how good either of these teams can be yet?
Yeah, we got a little bit of an idea, but it'd be premature for us to try to speculate on what that really means. There's always some moving pieces there. There's always more training and more fitness to be done. It's just a matter of us all getting together and running the race as a collective unit on the right day. That's always the challenge in cross country, because one is just as good as 5. So all 5 of those guys and gals have to hit it on that day for us to be really good.
Full team going this week? Are you holding anybody back?
There's a couple of guys that aren't going. Gil and Mayton won't run, but everybody else on the men's side will run, and then the women will all run.
Is that a strategic thing for you, just holding him out after hard training, or just not ready to go?
No, it's just one of those young things. He's a freshman. He's growing. He's training really well. He's doing really well, and so it just made sense from a training standpoint.